Hello, and welcome back to a new season of Catan. I am Schloopity, and we're gonna be playing some 1v1 games. I know that I kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth last season, and I apologize for that, but real life got in the way. I was able to pursue a career opportunity that just took up so much of my time and energy in the evenings, but I am now in a position with a lot less financial stress, and so I'm hoping that I will now have the time and energy in the evenings to put out more videos. I actually recorded quite a few last season that I just wasn't able to edit and make thumbnails for, so I'm really hoping that's a time of the past, and that we will have a more consistent future for this season on this channel. I finished about 2K last season, not great. A far cry from the top 10, but the dream is still alive. I still want to make top 10, and I want you guys here when I make it. This channel has grown more than I ever thought it would. We're at 350 subscribers, and I just love the community that has grown around it. So if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for sticking with the channel, even through the long absence. That said, we have our very first placement games of the season, and I am stoked. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, well the 8510 is certainly appealing. I'd be surprised if they don't take it. I guess the 843 is playable, but there's no road building to pair with it. This is going to be a rough one. They'll be lacking the sheep wood. And we do have access to the sheep port here, with some pretty strong numbers. We could kind of ditch the ore, which doesn't feel great, and just go into road building with the sheep port, build onto the 9411. It's not bad. Double up on it. He could push us out of it, actually. Take like the 458. That's actually pretty strong OWS here. We might not be able to allow that. Yeah, so he goes with the obvious pick. I mean, it is the best one on the board. I don't know how we, deter him from much. It's kind of gross, but I think we might just have to... I don't know. The 3 is so weak. Definitely a board for first, but we'll see what we can do. If he goes here, we're kind of just out of a game, aren't we? I don't know what to do about that. Yikes. Maybe we just focus the 3-1 instead? He can push us. We have to take this. Horribly unfortunate, but we have to take this. If he just wraps around and controls the 8, we lose. He can't get sheep and wood. But he could just go 6-9-5 into the 3-1. I don't think there's a good way of stopping this. We don't have enough wheat. We need more. We have this 3-1. It's a third source of ore. If we take the 4-5-11, it's not the best production, but I think it kind of keeps him off of the sheep. Mates his 4-9-3 just isn't bad. Yeah. I don't even know where we're pushing from here. He might take something up in here. I guess we just go over here, try and make it an OWS port game. We don't have enough production, so this might be a loss on the first game. Kind of sad. We'll do what we can. I don't know. Again, I really liked the 6-9-3, 9-5-10 into the sheep port, but then he just goes 4-5-8. He has all the ore in the game, and it just takes a year of plenty or a road builder or something to kind of block us off of this sheep port. But even if that doesn't happen, we're just playing without ore, you know? Oh, not what I expected. This might give us a fighting chance. The fact that we're going to be able to get this 9-4-3, though, is pretty comforting. I'd like to pop a dev, but with the scarcity of wheat, I think that I just need to get a city up. Probably on this 8-4-3 with the unblockable ore. whatever he has, like, we've got multiple sources of everything. So I think just, not the early 7, but the early city is what we're going to have to do. Nice! Instant payoff. Let's go ahead and get a dev. Okay, the knight is good. We like to see that. And there's this first 7. Yeah, hits the 3, if it rolls here. Because he has 2 devs in hand, I don't want to use the knight. Hopefully we just roll a 7 before the 3. Should happen, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, he's kind of slow rolling this. It's going to be hurting for the wood. These 4s have been nice. There we go. I think another dev is the way. Early VP is not. Oh, we're going to miss out on this 3, and it's going to feel so bad. If we had gotten like a second knight, maybe I'd play it here, but yeah. That's rough. I mean, we're just not on good numbers, right? And that's probably a game-changing double block. Wow, plays the Acro Knight? Okay. I mean, I guess he doesn't need to block this anymore. It's already done his job. What? This guy is aggressive. Okay. I mean, I don't mind him playing the knights here. Hopefully it'll let us gain a little bit of tempo back. If I can just block his 5. Do we see the settle come out? No. Okay. A road builder would be absolutely massive here. No, he stops us off. Alright. I think the chances of the 3 rolling again are kinda low. We'll just wait for the 7. There we go. And I just stop the preemptive sheep port. Immediately rolls another 7. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so first game of the season is not our game. I don't know, maybe I should have just gone for my initial, like, 9-6-3, 9-5-10. Been super port heavy. We're kind of waging a losing battle on the OWS, you know? Okay, the Europlenty is nice. Would have liked to have seen that a little earlier. Maybe I could have gotten this spot. All these 7s before he even settles. If we could get 1 unblocked 3, we have a game still. Alright, you know what? I think it's just gonna have to be for the city. We gotta max out our production and run to this 3-1 and then just buy devs like there's no tomorrow. Okay. He's got 2 in hand, which isn't great. We're super far behind on 7s, but it is what it is. Nice. The brick is a good pickup. I think we just have to do this so as not to lose. Steals the sheep, which is unfortunate. Okay, that's something. Hopefully that's a non-knight. I love the brick we're taking. Good, okay. Alright, now we just cannot survive a 7. But hopefully we just 4-for-1 the sheep for the wood and get this settled down, and then we can start cooking. Things are looking grim. Yeah, especially once it gets onto multiple wheat. I feel like we haven't been able to hold a knight on him for like any prolonged period of time. Yeah. Now that the sheep port's up, he's going to get this settle. Yeah, the immediate 7s. Man. Here. Yeah, it's gross, but I'm not waiting around for an 11. We're just gonna get the settle down. The 3 block hurts my soul every time. Alright, well that's a couple of devs. Knights are good. If we can just keep this 5 suppressed. We keep stealing brick, which is nice. The 3 I'll take. I'll take the 3 every day. Oh, road builders. Perfect. Okay. Alright, there's the 11 as well. Nice! Our numbers are coming in. Alright, let's use this thing. And the mono. Okay. We're gonna have to be smart about this mono. Probably wheat to slow him down. Oof. Okay, well, we need the VPs. I could have used the road builder to take this spot and push him off of here, but I think settles are going to be, like, kind of rare for us. And I just want to get down as many as I can to maximize our production. There's definitely a thought to be had there, though. Or maybe even the 9, 10, 11. I think I may have played my road builder a bit too quickly. I think there were some good options here that I neglected. I think the 9, 10, 11 for extra wheat was probably the way to go. Unfortunate that we don't have a knight here. But there it is. Ah! Miss out on the 5 block, though. Oh, he also got a road builder. Not what I expected. I expected him to kind of come into here with it. Beautiful. Okay. Well, there's been no shortage of 3s. I will say that. And that's army on lock. I'm really happy he played those, like, super aggressive early knights to not much benefit before. Okay, that is an insane amount of brick in his hand. We're just gonna have to yoink that. And there's the resign. Okay, not what I expected. Honestly, I had very little hopes for that game. My goodness. The power of OWS, huh? I mean, he was on strictly better numbers than us, but let's take a look at those dice. They were definitely not standard. I say, as we see a near perfect bell curve. Okay, never mind. I felt like the 3s and 4s were just popping off that entire game. But no, they were pretty typical. Yeah, nothing crazy there. And I got robbed 3 additional times, so... Yeah, we just got the early cities, which pumped up the production. I'm glad that I settled on the 8. I still think that my road builder choice was hasty, and I really should have given it more consideration. By either coming into the 6-3-11 and having a possible road network, or going to the 9-10-11, cutting him off of this settle and securing more wheat. I should have given it more thought. I shouldn't have played it so quickly just for the fast settle spots. I mean, fast settle spots are what you want in an OWS game, but I definitely think I was hasty there, and I should have considered my options a little more. Alright, an unexpected win on the books for our first game of the season. Love to see that. Alright, let's get into the next one. Oh my, this 9-6-4 is calling out to me. The wheat situation is not good, though. And it might even be this 8-5-10 instead. The 6-5-9 is also on the board. The 8-5-10, oh my goodness, this is a stacked board. It probably is just going to need to be the wheat then, yeah? Down here in the corner. There's so much road building, he can't take it all away from us. Like, worst case scenario, we pair this with the 6-3-4, build onto the 9, have road building for days, wrap around for the brick port, feeds into the wood port as well. Yeah, I like this. We'll build right to maybe secure this. I don't know exactly what you would pair this with, considering the lack of brick and wheat. So there's a chance. The sits 511 could go. But there's a chance we build into this, and if not, you know, doubling up on the 10, getting more wood is not bad, especially if we're, yeah, I think it's going to be open to us. That's fantastic. We just need a good 3-1. Okay. We're going to have all the road building in the game, coordinated 5s and 8s. I don't think there's ever a chance we, like, lose a single spot here. So I wouldn't mind taking up here for the coordinated 10s as well. Building here, maybe cutting him off. I don't know that we can. He's got the road in hand, but we just need a 10 and then like a 5 or 8 to roll. Either we snag this for more ore, or we get here for more wheat, and then we just play port heavy games, I think. Like, he's definitely got a decent setup for sure. The multiple wheats are going to be a blessing, but there's no way we don't get onto more wheat. I'd like to get onto this 9, and depending on how fast we're able to move, which is really just how many 8s and 5s roll early. Nice, there's that 10 we need. Alright, now we're just waiting on the 8 and 5. Hopefully he doesn't get a 4 and a 3 or 11 before that 8 comes in. There we go. Because I'd like to get this spot for sure. We can also swoop down into here. Take this 9. I like that quite a bit as well, but we can always come into here, like if we must. This might be better for a road path. I kind of like this, though. Because it also gives us the option to just branch quick settle here. If it looks like we're going to lose this spot. No, he spends his road, and a 4 hasn't rolled yet. So I'm feeling pretty good about the possibilities of coming in and stealing this, yeah. Ooh, okay. So I am going to build that down. We might still lose the spot, but I want to be able to come in through here for our road connect. Unfortunately, that does break our road settle. A very inopportune 7 there. And there's the 4 that he's needed. Okay, we did it after all. Alright, now I'm feeling pretty good, especially if we can just come into here, get the 4, 5, 11, and then the 6, 5, 9. I think things will be pretty good. And then we'll just wrap around here for the 3-1, because like while the specialized ports will be fantastic, as soon as we get a city up, we've just got so much production that I think little else matters. I'm going to hold here. I think there are a lot of really good outs. Yeah, and he rolls the 7 anyway, so it pads our hand. So hopefully he doesn't take the ore. Perfect. I don't care about the sheep. Now the rule is your 5th settlement has to be on a port if you don't have a city, but hopefully we just kind of manage here. There we go. I think we'll be carried by pure production alone. Let's go ahead and get the city up. Probably just here. It's our only source of sheep, which he has blocked. But we share the 9, which is the most powerful ore spot on the board. And we're not really going to be hurting for wheat this game. And road is now secured because he can no longer connect, so I'm feeling pretty good. We just need to get a sheep somehow. Hopefully a 7 rolls eventually. He is busting out the cities. The sits is probably the most effective block here. Just shut down his ability to draw devs. Nice. I'd like to get onto a secondary source of sheep so that this chokehold doesn't happen. I don't think we really have to worry about road either. Let's just drop this up. Try and get onto a port soon as we have the secondary wheat. Or secondary sheep, rather. Beautiful. Okay. Well, in that case... Oh, we can't road settle to the port. Let's drop this city on our other, like, wheat ore spot. Take this. I'm playing without devs right now, which is kind of sketch, but we've got, like, multiple sources of everything, so even if we don't have night control, we're going to be pretty hard to block. And if he wants to cut our road... uselessly? Okay. I mean, sure, I now have 3 wasted roads, technically, but he has 2. And our road building is such that I think we'll be able to take road just with speed, and then have, like, the game end before he's able to retake it. Yeah, see, he's kind of struggling to even figure out where the best block on us is. Yeah, let's just get up to this 3-1. Nice. Alright, there's our first dev. Your plenty is nice. Let's just bump up the production. Beautiful. Our brick is blocked, and this lets us get settle dev. The VP is not really what I want at this stage. I'd like to be able to fight on army, but we're already at 13 points, and I can just drop city settle to win. He might be able to take road to delay things, but look at this production. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and port for the 1 ore so that a 4 or 9 gives us the ability to city with the rest of the wood in our hand. I mean, that's fine. He does take road, but I'm still pretty confident here. And now, as soon as we get down a settle, we'll hopefully be able to just build a couple of roads to, like, wrap this tile and take road back. He is possibly at 10. Like, we do still need to be worried. Because we can't strictly build to 15 anymore. Let's pop a dev. Okay, that secures it. There we go. We'll take road back real quick. Unless he has a mono here. Nope. Cool, cool. Nice. Alright. Well, those were a couple of, pretty good games. Whew. Yeah, I mean, the 5s and 8s popped off. And, well, that's what we were. 5s and 8s. But, I mean, they're good numbers to be on. He definitely was hurt by the lack of 4s. It slowed him down considerably. That was quite unlucky for him. But, I mean, he was rolling in the wheat from the 11s. I guess we were too. we were on at that in a pretty substantial way. Yeah, we just had a very, very strong first pick with an amazingly supportive board that left us in no deficit of road building materials. So I'm happy to see it worked out in the end. Pretty fun game, that one. We were blocked out of resources because he had night control, but the difference in production meant that little else mattered. Alright, thank you guys so much for joining me. I know it has been a while, and once again, I just want to thank everybody who has stayed with the channel, even despite that long gap. I'm really excited for this season, now that my schedule is a lot more free, and I kind of just have less stress, and more time in my personal life to hopefully make more videos. So, thanks again, and as always, I hope you have a lovely morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Take care, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one.